Hi, Kevin Henry, the Managing Editor of Dental Economics, here today at the Yankee Dental Congress in Boston, and we're talking with Dr. Bill Balanoff, who is the president of Bitech Dental Technology Worldwide, and also a dentist in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So we're going to talk a little bit today about Bitech and the Under Armour mouthguard. So first of all, the basic question, what makes this mouthguard unique?
Yeah, well, what Bitech has done over the last 9 years is research. And by having research, we're able to make claims about the performance-enhancing characteristics of our mouthguard. So one of the things I'm most proud of is for Bitech is that it's a technology company that actually manufactures the appliances. What we found out from our research is that we know that anecdotally something put in between the teeth will sometimes give the appearance that it's improving strength and so forth. But Bitech wanted to dig a little bit deeper. And what we did is we found out that by placing an appliance inside a mouth with a wedge of a certain design, that we're actually able to change the relationship of the condyle and the fossa. And by doing that, you interrupt this process called the HPA axis, which is the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal gland axis. And we're able to produce less cortisol. Your body's able to produce less cortisol and less lactic acid by wearing our appliance. And that really is the significant difference between what we're doing and have the ability to make claims about as opposed to anybody else.
I know there's a number of pro athletes who have gotten on board. I think Adrian Peterson of the Vikings is one of them.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson was so impressed with our product that he actually invested in our company. Of the money that Bitech has raised, most of it has been raised from professional athletes. We've never paid one professional athlete ever to wear our appliance. They wear it because they like what it does to their body. You take somebody like Derek Jeter at the New York Yankees, wore it the entire year, had one of the best years of his entire career.
And that's got to be really a stamp of approval for you guys in a lot of ways.
Well, it's exciting, especially since the Yankees did win the World Series
Sure,
this year.
Absolutely.
And we probably have maybe 35% of Major League Baseball wearing our appliance right now. So that's just a testament to how well everything goes. We've partnered with a lot of Olympians for the upcoming Winter Olympics, and we've also have a lot of other Olympians who will be in the Summer Olympics in London in a couple of years from now.
Very nice. And one of the things that I've done a little bit of research on is you're not just talking about professional or even college or Olympians. You're talking about that little leaguers all the way up can benefit from this technology.
It has, and that goes back to Bitech's original premise of doing research and being able to make claims about performance enhancement. What we found out is that the professional athlete market is really a rather small market to try and retail a product to. Well, we found out there's a lot of weekend warriors, people who like to jog, people who like to cycle, people who like to play golf. If we can impact their performance, then we found out that we actually have a significant market. You take somebody like me who's a weekend warrior, I like to play golf. I'm not very good at it, but I like to play. By wearing my appliance, what I notice at the end of 18 holes is that I'm less fatigued. And the reason that becomes important is when I get ready to do my putt on the 17th or 18th hole, I don't have the yips. And there's research to support that a reduction of cortisol will reduce the yips when it comes to putting. Somebody like me who 1 or 2 strokes is important, that's the reason I want the appliance.
Very nice. And I've seen so much publicity on it here at the Yankee Dental. I mean, you all are doing a great job getting the word out. But how does the general dentist get involved? What does this mean to the general dentist who's watching this?
Well, the way we kind of like to look at it, there's 3 P's which are really important to the general dentist with respect to our product. The first thing, of course, is performance enhancement. What we found out is a lot of general dentists are golfers, they're cyclists, they're runners. They want to wear it because they like what it does to their body and they want to pass that technology along to their patients. So the first one is performance. The second one is we found out that it starts to bring in new patients. Patients start to see our appliance on television. They go to Under Armour's webpage. They do find a dentist type thing, and they find a dentist near them who's a provider, and now all of a sudden general dentists are going to start to get additional patients into their practice because of our appliance being so well known on television and in the press. And the third P is profit. And in these days when dentists are a little bit stretched as far as trying to generate revenue to get their practice going, you have just one more revenue engine inside your practice. It's not going to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it can bring in a significant amount of money to kind of take the edge off those monthly bills that we all kind of experience and hate to get.
Absolutely. And speaking of P's, I know you all have a great relationship with Patterson as well, and obviously that has to be a big plus.
It is a big plus. What we decided to do is we decided to partner with 2 of the biggest brands in the United States. Patterson Dental, as far as a distributor, we couldn't ask for anything more. They have 1,100 sales reps nationwide. Their dentists, as far as we're concerned, are the premier dentists within the dental community. The other thing we decided to do is go with Under Armour, which is an incredible brand. You have somebody like Kevin Plank who defines our product for as successful as performance where has been to Under Armour, Kevin Plank defines our product as Under Armour's defining product. So that's a really exciting endorsement from Kevin Plank.
So a dentist is watching this, he or she wants to get involved. How does that happen?
They have a couple of different choices. They can contact BiteTech directly if they're a non-Patterson customer, and we will get them in touch with the appropriate people from Patterson. If they are a Patterson customer, which most dentists in the United States have some relationship with Patterson, they would contact their local field rep, and they could ask to become involved as a provider.
Sounds great. Dr. Balanoff, I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. I
Thanks.
appreciate it.